Aging isn't about slowing down, it's about stepping into your power. Welcome to Don't Let the Old Lady In, the podcast where we challenge outdated beliefs about getting older and embrace wellness, self-love, and confidence. Your host is Lorie Gardner, a registered nurse and nationally board-certified health and wellness coach, and she is your guide on this journey to vibrant, mindful living. Each episode will explore topics that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, and how to navigate health issues in the healthcare system as you age, so you can live with energy, purpose, and joy. Let's get started. Here's your host, Lorie Gardner. Welcome back to Don't Let the Old Lady In, the podcast for women who are aging boldly, with confidence, vitality, and an unwavering belief that the second half of life is where the magic begins. I'm your host, Lorie Gardner, registered nurse, national board-certified health and wellness coach, and your guide to creating an ageless, energized, and deeply aligned life. Today's episode might be the most important one you'll ever hear because today we're talking about the silent energy thief almost every woman over 50 struggles with. I know I've done it. Your thoughts. So how about this title? Don't believe everything you think. And how do your thoughts drain your energy? Is overthinking the silent energy vampire in midlife? Ladies, we're going to get a handle on that today. Specifically, why should you not believe everything you think? Not because you're wrong, not because you're broken, but because your mind has been trained for decades to run outdated stories that drain your energy, block your confidence, and keep you small. So let's get into it. What if I told you you're not tired because of your body, you're tired because of your mind? Not the kind of mental fatigue that comes from working hard, but the low-grade, constant mental noise that comes from, are you ready? We've all done it. Me too. Second-guessing yourself, replaying old conversations, worrying about the future, trying to control everything, assuming the worst, and judging yourself 200 times a day. Most women over 50 don't have a body energy problem. They have a thought energy problem. Your brain is burning fuel all day long on thoughts that don't serve you, don't grow you, and don't move you toward the woman you want to become. This is why I'm just tired becomes your new normal in midlife, huh? Why do these thoughts feel so heavy after 50? Well, here's the truth, and nobody tells midlife women. After 50, the brain becomes more protective, meaning it wants safety more than growth, comfort more than change, familiarity more than possibility. So anytime you think about doing something new, a new habit, a new routine, a new boundary, your brain says, nope, too risky. Oh, nope, you're too old. Nope, play it safe, honey. These thoughts sound logical, don't they? But they are our energy thieves. Because every fearful thought triggers tension, shallow breathing, cortisol spikes, muscle tightness, emotional heaviness, procrastination, and eventually burnout. You can't age with energy when your thoughts are exhausting you, can we? No. So what are 3 traps I want to go over that drain your energy the most? I believe the 3 big ones are 1, catastrophizing. Your brain jumps to the worst case scenario. Anyone else do that? I'm raising my hand. Your brain jumps to worst case scenario, right? It creates adrenaline fatigue and constant anxiety. The second one, I think is a big drain, is called self-judgment. You say things like, oh, I should be further along, or, oh, I failed again, or everyone else has their life together, what the hell's wrong with me? Or a myriad of things we say to ourselves. This drains emotional energy and confidence. And then the third one, overthinking everything. Women over 50 are Olympic-level overthinkers. I love that expression. Are you an Olympic-level overthinker, ladies? We analyze, we dissect, we replay, we hesitate. This burns more energy than physical exercise, ladies. So what kind of energy shift can you do today? I make these really short. I go into great depth on what I call the thinking dimension of our well-being program. I go into great depth in that, but these I want to keep short. I want to inspire you to do a little work on it. You don't have to go deep diving, but eventually I hope you do. So, you don't need to fix your thinking. That's impossible. But think about this. I'm asking you to think. Anyway, there's about 60,000 thoughts we think in a day. Think about that. 60,000 thoughts, and 80% of them are the same ones we thought the day before. Wow. Is that helpful? I'm going to say no. So you don't need to fix your thinking. That's impossible. You simply need to stop believing every thought that shows up. Why not kick some of them out? Kick them out to the curb. A thought is not a command. A thought is not a prophecy. A thought is not the truth. A thought is not your identity. It is a pattern created by your past. And patterns can be rewired. So don't believe everything you think, because some of it, first of all, the first question you can ask is this really true? What if it never happens? Why am I thinking it? There's a lot. I can go on and on and on. This is one of my favorite subjects because I've been at the butt end of it, doing it to myself, and I feel like I have improved 80%. I will never be 100%, but 80% improvement is huge. So I want to leave you with something tangible. Like, here's a simple practice for today. Whenever your mind delivers a heavy thought, ask, is this actually true or just familiar? Do I always think this way? Did my mother always think this way? Am I following a pattern from the past? My father? Who? Think about that. Is this thought true? If it feels familiar, you're dealing with an old story. Think about the story you're telling yourself with this thought. It could be some outdated script from when you were a teenager or even younger. It could be a protection mechanism so you don't have to make a move or step out of your comfort zone. Naming it breaks its power instantly. Instantly, ladies. So is it true, or is this just something familiar I keep thinking all over the time? You know what? I'm going to change it. Change it. So if your thoughts are draining your energy, you don't need motivation. You need regulation. You need a reset, not once, but daily. And I know I've released this recently, but I'm gonna pitch this all year because this 2026 is the year of increasing our energy. So I did release recently my mini course, Energy Reset Formula. It's a small, short, bingeable videos you can do on your own time to reset your energy. And it helps you take a look at your thoughts. But we want to get energy back up. So our energy is high. When your energy is high, your foundation's solid, then you can move on to other great things to improve your aging journey. So in closing, think about this. Your thoughts aren't the truth. They're just habits. And habits can change at any age, even now, and especially now. And remember, don't let the old lady in. She's not invited. Until next time, ladies, I can't wait to be with you and share some more excellent information. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Don't Let the Old Lady In. Remember, age is just a number. Your mindset, energy, and passion will truly define you. If this episode spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself.